And they say beauty is only skin deep. Well, look at the skin he's in. What we've got is the Oxidean Marine Beast Twin Cat. This cat is sold exclusively by Oxidean Marine. You cannot find it anywhere else but our website. And we only have a few of these things left. The Beast is such a desirable boat. So sleek and so sexy. And people have been cracking well over 100 miles an hour with this boat recently. This is a custom one we built for a customer. It's got a lot of proprietary stuff in it. And again, it was hand built and assembled by Bill Oxidean himself. That is me. I'm very hands-on with this company. You want to see more? Hi there, I'm Bill Oxidean. I raced radio controlled model boats for over 25 years. Over that time, I won a lot of races and broke a lot of records, and I learned a lot, not just about boats, but about life. Eventually, I graduated to full-size drag boats, and I've had a great time doing that. Now, I have my own RC boat factory. We make the world's fastest, most reliable radio-controlled boats. Join us as we show you all about it. Beauty's only skin deep. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Beauty's only skin deep. Oh, yeah. I know you guys aren't too fond of my singing, but here we are, this Beast Twin Cat, fully assembled, ready to run. Well, yeah. Now take a look at this. Here we are. We have got a beautiful RC boat here, the Beast Twin Cat by Oxidean Marine. Now look at this thing under the hood. It looks all tricked out, right? A custom boat. And it is. But you want to know the irony of it? This customer ordered a ready-to-run boat. That's right. This boat was just ordered as a ready-to-run. And we treat it as a custom boat. These boats, the Beast themselves, are built to order. It only takes us 3 days to get them together. The customer said to me, he said, you know what? I like orange, I like blue, and I like purple zip ties. What I said to him was, you know what, partner? We're going to take care of you. Coming right up. I see orange, I see blue, I see purple zip ties. Now let's get down to some of the componentry. We installed our proprietary Hobbywing Bluetooth programmable 150 amp ESCs. These ESCs can be run up to 8S, which is totally rad. Every bit as robust as the new Hobbywing 160. They made this batch of ESCs and sent them proprietarily to Oxidean Marine. Now this boat typically comes with 1650 kV motors, but I, Bill Oxidean, decided to personally stoke this guy and put some high kV screamers in there. We put our 4082 6-pole 2000 kV motors in there and our lighter weight water jackets. This guy's going to be absolutely stoked. And like I said, this guy ordered a RTR. They come without the steering hooked up, but you know what? I decided to hook this guy's steering up. You know why? Because he called here with a really good attitude. You know what I mean? He didn't call here trying to get a bargain on everything and how much this and what about that? Come on, give me a deal, or none of that stuff, man. He respects the work that I do and what we offer for the price. And he said, man, just thrill me. You know what I mean? It didn't play any games and it didn't rush me. And we just really appreciate that. And that inspires me to do extra stuff for people. Speaking of Facebook, we got some weird stuff happening right now with people on Facebook, which we'll address later. But for now, it's OPS 01L digital CNC chromoly gear steering servo. Now this is totally rad. No RC vehicle on the planet, not even an RC car, comes with a fully CNC aluminum cased chromoly gear digital high speed high torque servo. That's because we just have different standards. As I've said before, I raced for Sanwa, Aerotronics, and my race manager there was gold, and Craig Kaplan. He really took care of me, because I earned my keep. The way I came up was a lot different than what people do now. You know what I mean? Like, I had to travel all over the country. I live in California. I was way out in New York, New Jersey, Florida, Georgia, you name it. I traveled all over the country. Yeah, my sponsors helped me some, but for the most part, a lot of it was on my dime. So I earned my keep. And for that reason, CK, as I call him, Craig Kaplan, he took way care of me. Any servos I needed, any radios I wanted, he put me in the game. And through that, I learned that higher quality radio equipment, like your servos, your radio itself, make a gigantic difference. That's your interface. That's how you're interfacing with this thing. You know what I mean? So, for instance, AM or FM radio. AM radio sucks. Okay, when you listen to it, it's a struggle and it's hard. It's just not a good interface. Then you go to FM radio. That's even a lot better. Then you go to XM radio. It's really clear and it's a really good experience. And that's how things are with your RC boat or RC car or anything you're controlling with the radio. It makes a big difference. And that's why with our models, I decided to go high quality with everything. Especially when it comes to the radio system, which I'll get to in a minute. Radio system. Quazar talking GPS radio. Engineered and designed by Bill Oxidean. Many of you that have followed us for a few years watched as we developed the Quazar. This is a talking GPS radio that tells you the speed every run. I'll give you guys a little background on it. There was a small radio manufacturer in China, but they had really good reception. And we decided to ask them to make radios for us. Well, with the popularity and the success of our company, we started selling a lot of radios with our ready-to-run boats that they made for us. They came to us one day and said, hey, we'd like to make a new radio. Do you have any ideas of what you would want or like what you would ever dream of having in the radio? I told them, absolutely. I want a radio that talks with a GPS that tells you the speed so you don't have to hook anything up to your phone or put any extra tape something to the boat. And I gave them all those ideas and they said, okay, let's develop it. So it took about a year. And first, the signal would not go across water. Like the GPS signal just wouldn't. And I had to come up with different ideas. I went to the military. Also, I knew there was a challenge with carbon fiber boats. You gotta have something on the outside. You can't have a GPS, the signal just won't go through carbon fiber. That's why carbon fiber is used in radiology equipment. And the carbon fiber we use is very high quality, so it definitely blocks out signal strength. So I came up with the idea of a small module that goes outside the boat. My first idea is with the electronic engineers, I wanted to use a shared antenna. I wanted the only antenna to come out of the boat to be this single one right here. And I thought there's possibly a way to share this antenna with the GPS, but that was impossible. So we nominated this module here, which is small and it's from the automotive industry. This is like for if you have XM radio or a GPS on your car, and it's very weatherproof. This thing could go in a wheel well of a car, and it's very lightweight. So we implemented this. That voice you hear, the woman's voice, believe it or not, that's my ex-girlfriend's voice. You know our proprietary song, Oxidean Marine Song? It was in that same recording studio that we made the voice tracks for this boat, for this radio. Yet we still have the issue where the signal just wasn't going across water. So I did a bunch of research and figured out a way to send more than one signal at once. because water has a refraction rate for radio waves and radio signals. And so in the refraction rate is it's about 3 feet over the water. So I figured if we send 3 different signals and they bounce, then one will get to the transmitter, and it does. And it works amazing. Unfortunately, the company started making it of lesser quality. They make a lesser quality version, and they start selling it behind my back on Alibaba and all that stuff, which is okay. Our customers still want the original, the tried and true Quazar radio with the highest quality components. And that's what leads us to have the highest quality, most comprehensive, ready-to-run boats on the planet. Don't tell anyone, but we are actually working on a new line of radios. The Quazar is fine for right now, but we have a new ready-to-run radio that we are coming up with right now. This boat has long, extended out drives. And as I've said real loud and bold before, push-pull cable steering. Now back to the Facebook thing I was talking about, guys. I cannot stress to you guys enough, do not listen to 99.9% of the stuff you hear on Facebook, man. There is some real goofballs and haters and just people who are out of their mind on there. I'll tell you a little secret. I got my skills from running with the best of the best in the world. That is no exaggeration, no joke, or no lie. The fastest people that have ever run an RC boat, I've run with them. Like the Germans, Jorg, who has the fastest radio control boat in the world at over 200 miles an hour. I know this guy, and I've known him for many years. I've been in several events with him, and I've learned from people like this. Doug Thwaites is the fastest racer in America. No one can drive on a race course faster than Doug Thwaites. Notice these people aren't on Facebook. The fastest and the best, they're not on Facebook. I'm on there just because I have a company. But the people you're listening to on Facebook, 9 times out of 10 are jackasses. We like Big B. Big B tells the truth, and he actually runs boats. Just a little example. We had a customer, local, he just became obsessed with me, obsessed with Bill Oxidean, reposting everything of my stuff, and we are really flattered by that. But, you know, he would call us for advice. How do I do this? How do I run that? And we'd always give it to him. You know, we actually like this guy. But what ended up happening is he ordered a receiver from us for his Quazar. And somehow our warehouse got the wrong receivers. It happens. Every now and then the wrong product comes in. And we shipped them out so fast because people were waiting. And he got the wrong one and immediately calls me, Bill this, and just starts screaming at me. And I'm like, hey, man, you know, relax. It's a toy. There's no reason to call me on the weekend or in the evening screaming at me like this. And gave him a return. The return thing, when we get it back, we'll refund you. Okay, so this guy feels a little too personal with me, so he's calling my personal phone at like 7:30 and 8 in the morning when the thing arrived at our shop after hours, after we're closed. He gets the thing and he's hitting me up at 8 in the morning. It's there, refund me. Well, there's due process. Our manager has to get in, inspect it, and then we refund people. Well, an hour later, boom, we get a PayPal case. I'm like, what's going on? So then the guy calls and he's angry again. And I'm like, well, you opened a PayPal case. I didn't even have a chance to refund you. He's all this and that, calling me a crook and all this stuff, which I'm absolutely not. And now PayPal's going to make him wait 20 days to get his money. I didn't open a PayPal case. He did. But now he's taking to social media. He's all over Facebook. He actually opened a Facebook ad on Marketplace with my number and my address and everything. And I've got people calling me around the clock. And you know what they're saying? They're calling me an Nigger. And they're texting me things like Black Lives Don't Matter, calling me a Sambo, and just picking up the phone and screaming Nigger into it. Now, these are the people that are on Facebook telling you not to buy my stuff and that I have poor customer service. Just keep in mind that when you listen to these people, that's who you're listening to. We truly don't appreciate stuff like that. We've actually taken some extra steps to thwart this thing because that's a very nasty thing. It's a very dirty thing for someone to, you know, someone who contributes so much to the sport. I shouldn't have to open my phone to, you know, KKK and Hangman and stuff like that when I've done nobody wrong. But on a positive note, we've got all kinds of new stuff coming out for you guys. Like I said, a new radio, which is going to be really cool, but that's going to be on a ready to run level. We've got lots of bare hulls now. We're getting back into the bare hull game. We by far have the highest quality, strongest bare hulls on the market. That's why our boats are the highest quality, strongest. It starts with the hull. And the hull starts with strength. On Facebook, they might say, buy it from here, buy it from there. The funny thing is, either of those places like TFL North America or OSC, go ahead and look for a video of them actually running an RC boat. You will not find one. You know why? Because they're selling RC boats and they don't run them. They don't even play with them. Try to find a video of them building or demonstrating a boat the way I am. Not one. Yet I have over 4,000 videos like this. Me demonstrating boats, me running boats, and me being here for the community. The countless things we've contributed to why speed run boats are going the way they are with ready to run boats are countless. Yet we don't take any credit for them. We don't get any credit for them. We don't care. We do it because we love the sport. But that's enough of our history and quality lesson for the day. God, just look at that beast. That thing looks damn good. And like I said, we only have a few of these left. If you like our quality and you like hearing the truth and hearing the real, subscribe to our channel. Smash that like button and by all means, continue enjoying radio control model boating. Bill Oxidean and the Beast, and I don't know where Fluffy is, over and out.